Hello, YouTube, and good afternoon, or good evening. It's evening now. Good evening, dreamers. Oh, it's gonna be interesting tonight because I'm actually still a little nervous. I've done a little research. This game in particular that I'm playing tonight is on YouTube. There are people that are doing multi-part playthrough series of this one particular game. So I normally stream over on Twitch. That's normally why I stream, and then usually I have my Twitch VODs over on my YouTube channel right here next day. However, I found out that a little game called Sakura Dungeon released on Nintendo Switch. And that name sounded familiar, so I decided to look it up. And I went, isn't this a banned game on Twitch? And I looked it up, and yes, it is. So, normally, with adults-only games, if there's a mature version of that game, you're allowed to stream it on Twitch. But they have a list of games that are just outright prohibited. Which makes no sense to me unless it's a game like, I don't know, a game that's nothing about forced sex. I have no clue. Like, they've banned the entire Sakura series of games. Sakura Spirit 1 and 2, Sakura Dungeon, anything that's from that developer has been banned. Maybe they thought one of the girls in the game, maybe like one of the characters looks a little too young or something. I have no idea. Twitch is dumb, so they're missing out on this content. I was thinking about doing this on Kick. Kick doesn't have a banned games list. Their stipulation is it can't be pornographic, and it can't be anything that's like hate speech or realistic violence or something. The typical, like on YouTube, you can't stream something that's violent unless it's like a video game, in which case that's fine. But yeah, that's why I'm streaming here. So how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully everyone's having a good time. I'm really not expecting a big turnout on the stream tonight. I'm absolutely not. So I'm just going to play the game for a couple hours, and we're going to see how it goes. Where is it? There it is. We're going to load it up. We're going to load up Sakura Dungeon. Let me switch over to the Nintendo Switch. I plan on being live for about 2 hours. I'm thinking of stopping at about 10 o'clock. Or 11 o'clock. I got a lot of games on my Switch. Let's just do Sakura Dungeon. Let's do this game. So if my YouTube channel disappears, we know what happened. But from what I understand, since there's plenty of videos of this game on YouTube, the version that they played was the Steam version that was censored, that has the it has the pornographic parts removed. From what I understand, there's 6 CGs in the game that have been removed, and that's what the Nintendo Switch version is based off of. This is just basically, will probably be a one-off. I was like, oh my god, this is on Nintendo Switch, I can't believe it, this is actually funny. So yeah, Sakura Dungeon. I don't know much about the game, other than it was a banned game on Twitch, and that alone made me want to give it a try, give it a play. Let's see, when we battle speed, let's set that to normal. We set it to fast. Set it to normal. Skip speed, text speed, window opacity, music, battle inserts, while inserts. Alright, so here we go with CG gallery. There's, you can actually see the 6 CGs that were removed. You see all the ones that say unseen. There's like 2 spots, and then there's 6 spots under it. That's what was removed, I think. All I know about the game is what was on the back of the box. Well, not really back of the box, but it's a dungeon crawler game. It's got some visual novel elements, and it's got anime girls with really big knockers. So I'm like, you know what? Fine, I'll give it a play. Why not? is a dungeon crawler too, so that's a little right up my alley. Do a little dungeon exploration, fight some monster girls, and one of the leads is a really cute brunette with some big boobies, and I'm all for that. Start the game. Here we go. We're gonna push the A button. Let's do it. Sakura Dungeon. Select game difficulty. I'm a pussy. We're gonna select normal. Come on. I don't want to be embarrassed. Ellipses. Huh? Is this long dream finally over? What happened to me? How much time has passed? Who let the dogs out? I cannot say for sure, but I can tell that I have not been awake for a long time. That's right. I'm beginning to remember now. Remember what? A loud yawn escapes from my lips as I look at my surroundings. I rub the sleep away from my eyes, my blurred vision slowly focusing. That was a good nap. It is then I notice someone else standing in the room. You monster! A woman clad in silver armor is pointing a sword at me. She is kind of rude considering that I've just woken up. I challenge you. I can't help but ignore her for a moment. Looking behind me, I see a shrine of a crystal in its center. Tapping the strange crystal, I feel my finger go numb. Tell me, what did you do inside this room? Eh? I solved the puzzle and you emerged from the mist which came out of it. So it seems like I was sealed in a puzzle. I have no idea how this puzzle works, but this woman is capable of figuring it out. But enough of that. I know not what you are, but I will defeat you. Oh, so you're an adventurer. I look her up and down. And up and down again. She does look like the type. You can obviously tell that she's trained hard. Every single one of her movements are precise and efficient. Know my name, Fox. I am Siri, the Adventuring Knight. If you're an adventurer, you'd be up to date on certain events, right? I don't understand why you're asking that, but yes. Tell me, adventurer, when did the domain of Queen Isis disappear into the dunes? Why Queen Isis? Why did it have to be Queen Isis? Why did it have to be Isis? I'm gonna call her Isis now. Or Isis. Going forward. I refuse to call it the other thing. Alright, she just looks at me dumbfounded. Eh? What a bizarre question. That was during mythical times, hundreds if not thousands of years. Oh. So it's been a while then. Several hundred years. I wonder what has changed while I've been asleep. Do you not even care that I'm here? Stop insulting me. She brings her blade down in an arcing slice. I step to the side, avoiding it completely. She looks at where I was standing. How? So fast. Oh. It seems my power is missing. I can feel the magic pulse through the room around me. My magic has been siphoned while I was asleep. That is not good. It seems that I'm going to have a lot of questions to ask when I get back to town, presuming it's still there. I still have enough power to defend myself against this adventurer, however. Grabbing the hilt of her sword with both hands, she swings at me again. Could you please stop that? Again and again, she keeps swinging. She's fast. Very fast. For a human, at least. However, she isn't able to keep up with me. No, you can't be this fast. Why not? You just can't be. She's quivering anxiously. Damn it. Ignoring me for a moment, she looks behind herself. No, I can't run away. She steels herself. Face me, monster. She charges at me, brandishing her sword carelessly. I've had enough of this. In my hand, a swirling orb of water forms. Launching from my hands, the orb hits the adventurer in the chest. The force of it sends her flying back across the room. Her armor shatters into pieces. I slowly walk over, looking down as she lays on the ground. She tries to stand back up, but is unable to muster the strength to do so. But she doesn't look afraid. In fact, she's looking me dead in the eye. So, this is it then. I knew this day was going to come eventually. Despite her obvious pain, she forces a smile. Well, you are my last opponent. Could I get a last request? I think you misunderstand my intentions. Even though this woman is hostile, I have no intention of ending her life. From my lips, ancient words pour. Mana envelops the room, slowly encircling it on the falling night. Wait, what are you doing? Eventually I finish the spell and my mana dissipates. Come on, get up. What? Don't be... Her body responds and stands upright. My body did that on its own. What did you do to me? Sorry, I had to test if the spell worked correctly. What spell? What did you do? It's a binding spell, a magical contract between you and I. From this day forward, you are my subordinate and I am your master. You may call me Yomi. I used the last of my power of this spell, so I'm going to be relying on you, Siri. I'm your what? Release me from this spell immediately. Sorry, but I can't release the spell now. First of all, we need to get you somewhere safe. Let's see if I still have it. Checking one of my pockets, I can't help but smile when I see it. Here it is. I firmly grab the knight by her arm. What are you doing? Please just tell me what's going on. 3, 2, 1. The warp stone inside my robe begins to resonate. 1 minute, we're standing in that room. The next, we're standing in my hometown. Where are we? Somewhere safe. This is the town I passed through earlier. Why here, of all places? Oh, good to know the illusion spell is still working then. What's even better is that the town is still standing. Illusion spell? I don't understand. What do you mean by... She slumps her shoulders in defeat. Well, it's somewhere safe. But what does the town mean to you, Fox? There's humans here, so wouldn't this place be unsafe for you? Not at all. I founded this town myself. We needed to disguise the dungeon's entrance, so this was our solution. Dungeon's entrance? Wait, are you telling me that you're the dungeon lord? I was, at least. But I'm guessing that is no longer the case. My connection to the dungeon has been severed, so that can only mean one thing. I've been usurped. Siri just stares at me in disbelief. Such a thing can happen? Sometimes, yes. Let me guess, you were there to clear out the monsters? Well, yes, but I have failed miserably. That's good, actually. Our goals are the same. Anyway, I do not like seeing you walk around in tatters. Let's get you cleaned up. I take her with me to the inn. I step inside, everyone goes silent. Everyone immediately stands up and rushes to the entrance. One particular figure stands out among them. None other than Isabella, my innkeeper. My humble master, is that really you? Really? Who else would it be, Isabella? Cheers erupt from the inn. Sorry to keep you all waiting. We didn't know what happened to you. One day you were here, then you disappeared. This is so sudden, where have you been? I was sealed away inside an abandoned room. I do not quite remember how that happened, but I think I will work it out. I see. The important thing is that you're okay. Damn it. We're so glad to have our dungeon lord back. I am glad to see you all again. However, there is a problem at hand. Yes. Unfortunately, in your absence, someone else has taken your dungeon from you. I've heard things are really bad down there now. Siri just stares at them. You are all monsters. Like I said, illusion spell. Since you're currently my subordinate, you can see through it. She appears to be in a state of shock. Oh yes, we served her earlier. What's she doing with you? She is the one who released me. So I've decided she's going to work for me from now on. It's not like you to take humans for servants. Well, I have a good feeling about this girl. She's looking kind of pale. And it looks like you two had a bit of a disagreement. Please see to her needs. No problem. I'm more than happy to serve you, my humble master. She leads Siri away to the spare room. I'll have a hot bath ready for you right away. I should be able to mend this armor, too. Okay, that sounds fine. After a hot bath and fresh change of clothes, Siri looks like she has recovered from her shock. You're strangely hospitable for monsters. That would normally have cost me hundreds of gold pieces. We look after our town around here. Now then, Siri. I know you aren't going to like this, but we have to work together now. You want to clear out the dungeon, and I want to get my dungeon back. So I do not think it is unreasonable to join forces, do you? She goes silent for a moment. While I find the idea of working for a monster completely absurd, I know there is nothing I could do about the spell you've placed on me. And, it's like you said, we share a common goal. To defeat the monster reigning over this dungeon. So I see no point in being angry about things I cannot change. I accept this bargain. It makes me very glad to hear that, Siri. You look like you're quite experienced with dungeon delving, so I'm sure your expertise will be useful. Ha! It did me no good against you. I haven't had a real challenge in a long time, so it's gone to my head. Perhaps this experience is just what I needed. Sometimes you need to take a blow to your pride. It cannot hurt now and then, can it? Humility is the only way we improve ourselves. She lets out a bitter laugh. I would have liked to have learned this lesson a different way. But as you said, there's no point in complaining about circumstances you cannot change. Anyway, if you need some time before we begin our adventure, I understand. Please feel free to make use of any of the services we have here. Thank you. I think the first thing I need is a drink. She wanders off to the bar then. While the entire situation isn't ideal, I can't help but be excited. Several hundred years is plenty of time for things to change. There could be an entire new human kingdoms out there. New monsters I could meet. New food I could eat. It's as if I've stepped in another world. While I cannot say that I am happy to be sealed, I want to make the most of this experience. So let's see what lies ahead. Yeah, what does lie ahead, I wonder? I guess we're in the game now, so we save the game right away. Probably sounds like a good idea. These menus. The menus seem a little jank. I don't know why the menus seem a little janky to me. Like, I'm over here thinking you push A to get into this menu, but you actually just D-pad left and right to get into that. Alright, let's see here. Party status. Opens party memory. You can use items and change positions. Options. Is there like a controls thing? Bold. Game difficulty. Battle inserts. Skip battle speed. Because I know in Soccer Dungeon there was a way to like make the characters jiggle. Party stats. Pushing buttons here. I'm trying to see this button. There is no jiggle button. Let's see. Siri. Xpoo. What's Xpoo mean? Xpoo level 2. So, let's see here. We got Vitality. Every point of Vitality, you gain 5 VP and 1 damage reduction against all types. Oh, I guess every time we level up, we'll have to apply skill points? For every point of Agility, you gain 5 AP and an Initiative bonus. For every point of Vitality, you gain 1 CP and bonuses to CP-related condition. You deal 1 more damage and take 1 less damage for elemental and magical attacks. Every part is strength. You deal 1 more damage and take 1 less damage with physical and melee attacks. Dexterity does 1 more damage with ranged attacks. Improves your hit chance by 5% and crit chance by 5% and dodge chance by... Every point of resistance, you gain 1 regeneration. This also makes you deal 1 more damage, take 1 less damage from poison attack. I don't know what CP is. Character gains 1 attribute point for every odd level she earns. Character gains a melee critical bonus 3 times for CP. Characters under 50% VP, it's like his vitality, she gains 1 CP on her turn. What the fuck is CP though? Can I go to XPoo? What is XPoo? Is that just her class? Or is it supposed to be the XP? Is it like an XP bar? Be a weird XP bar. Where's action points? Let's see, power. Power 12, hit 120 critical, 30 single slash, thumb of sharp object. And then power 19, hit 110 critical, 30 quick succession of blows made of a cutting weapon. So it's the camp menu, I guess. Walk around town. Have some free time at the moment. It'd probably be good to check my servants. You never know what might be happening in town, so it's always a good idea to stay up to date on the local. Considering how much time I've spent asleep, I would be happy to hear some reasons. So I wonder what I should do first. Okay. As you progress through the dungeon, dialogue events will become available in town. Checking these events will lead to uncovering secrets or unlocking special events. Make sure that you check if there's any events available to you after you come back from a dungeon. Maybe I should look around later. Oh, okay. Well, change outfit, organize party. Change outfits? Talk to Isabella. To repair torn outfits, if you have cloth scraps, she'll make you new clothes. Make small talk with Isabella, but we don't have anything much to share at the moment. Perhaps you should talk to her later. Oh, okay. Buy or sell consumables. As I enter the shop, someone smiles at me from behind the counter. Now here's someone I have not seen in a long time. I did not believe it when they said you were back. Well, here. So what wondrous goods does my shopkeeper have to share today? Well, we've fallen on hard times since the new dungeon lord took over. We currently do not have the capacity to make any particularly strong items at the moment. If you bring me mana shards, Joe, though, I can make you some basic items. I hope this is enough to make you happy. It's more than enough. You have kept things here nice and tidy even after hundreds of years. I'm very proud of you, Charlotte. It's good to hear your kind words again, my humble master. I have been saving these in case I need it, but I think it would be better if you had it. She walks to me and places something in the palm of my hand. Found a warpstone. A warpstone, excellent. Thank you, Charlotte. You are more than welcome. Bring back mana shards from the dungeon and I will gladly make you more. At the moment, the shop doesn't have a wide variety or array of items. As you progress to the dungeon, more items will become available. Make sure to frequently check the shop and see what else is available between dungeon expeditions. Okay, so I guess mana shards is our currency, so it's 100 for the... Alright, so the warp stones are get back to town item. The healing potions are 100, okay. And it doesn't look like... Consumables, valuables, backlog. Meet captured monsters, change outfits. Go to shop, walk around town. Okay, all we have left to do is to go explore the dungeon. Go ahead and overwrite my save. Oh, I can just get into this menu by pushing B. Okay. Well, let's explore the dungeon then. As we step towards the gate, Siri seems apprehensive. Is something the matter? Well, apart from everything that just happened, there's always a sense of anticipation before you first enter a dungeon. Well, this is the second time I'm entering. Technically, it is the first. My sealed chamber has long since been cut off from the actual dungeon. I see. Anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's go take my dungeon back. So, dungeon entrance level 1, okay. In we go. As we step inside, I can smell the earth and dust in the air. A dim darkness illuminated by a few spare torches spreads out in front of us. It's all too familiar to me. It's good to be home. So, before we get started, there's just a few things I'd like to make clear, Yomi. Yes? If we are going to work together, can we please approach this my way? Although you are very powerful, I do not know how much dungeon delving you've done. So I feel like it would be best to use my experience here. As you wish, I'm here to simply provide guidance. What path you take is up to you. Strange words from someone who just enslaved me. This is just a necessary part of our agreement. So, what do you propose? She pulls out a bundle of papers and what appears to be writing quill. Navigating a place like this is a difficult task. You need to map every little step you take. It's far too easy to get lost if you do not keep track. Very well. Anyway, I will take point. Let's get going, Yomi. Navigate the dungeon using that. Every step you take is recorded on your map on the bottom left of the... I didn't turn auto on. Every step you take is recorded on your map in the bottom left-hand corner. Remember to pay attention to your map, is essential in the journey ahead. You can save your game at any time you are not in battle. If you lose a battle, it'll be game over, so make sure you save frequently. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is not a 3D game. I can immediately tell how this is put together. This is just a series of static images, like arranged like tiles. Like they're all similar graphics. So it's not actually 3D. That's how the battles work. As we continue to walk forward, I hear sound of something moving in the darkness. Ciri immediately relaxes, readying her weapon to strike. Bit by bit, our enemy emerges into the light of Ciri's blazing torch. Oh! Visitors! A rabbit monster? Aren't those notoriously weak? Nothing in this dungeon is as it seems. She has absorbed a part of my power. Do not underestimate her. I'm very sorry, but the Dungeon Lord has made it clear that visitors aren't allowed. I'm also very sorry, but I can't leave. Let's get this out of the way. You're about to enter your first battle, okay. The bottom left-hand corner displays your active party members and their stats. When it's the turn of one of your party members, they will appear on the right side of the screen. Their available skills will be directly below them. Each skill uses AP, and slowly recovers throughout the course of the battle. All monsters have a guard skill, which recovers AP and protects against attacks. Select the target of your attacks by pressing A on it. The enemy's stats are displayed above their character sprites. The area in which the party members and enemies targets. Okay, this is like Baby's first RPG or something. So, well, let's do single slash. Ripping her clothes off. I don't see any change in her clothes, so I think that might have been like censored. Like we had a clothes during mechanic. You found 10 mana shards. Oh, her clothes are ripped. As Ciri deals the final blow, the bunny girl is practically blown away by the force of it. Her clothes are torn to tatters, leaving her completely exposed. For a moment, she just sits there on the cave floor looking down at the cloth scraps on the floor. My clothes! No! Why did this have to happen? Extremely embarrassed, she tries to cover herself with her hand. You didn't have to be that mean, you know. I know I had to stop you, but you really shouldn't have used such excess force. A loud sniffle comes from the bunny. An uneasy look settles on Ciri's face. I'm sorry, but it was necessary. If you just let me pass, this wouldn't have happened. You had clearly won, you know. But then you destroyed my clothes. The dungeon lord doesn't give us new clothes for months on end. She's so mean to us on the upper floors. Siri looks back at me. It's already the first floor and I already feel like a villain. She lets out a heavy sigh. Is there anything we can do for her? Absolutely. I'll walk over to the sniffling bunny. She looks up at me with dewy eyes. Oh, come on. Everything's going to be fine. I gently pat her on the head. She looks a little less upset then. Is it? You head back up the stairs and talk to my innkeeper. She'll make new clothes for you. But if I leave, the overseer will get angry. And she's really scary when she's angry. But wait, she'll be angry anyway. I'm in so much trouble. You don't have to come back. If you leave, you could just leave forever. They aren't going to be able to hunt you down. Really? Her eyes are filled with hope now. She eagerly awaits my confirmation. Yes, just get out of here. But are you going to try to stop them? That's why we're here. I cannot tolerate injustices being done to poor little monsters. Thank you. Do your best down here. She immediately leaves, taking off faster than I was expecting. Well done, Siri. You have won your first battle. It's merely one step of a long journey. But she was far stronger than I was expecting. You said she absorbed part of your power? Yes, my power has been stolen from me and shared among the monsters of this dungeon. If we're going to survive, we'll need to reclaim as much of this as possible. I'll share my power with you as we go along, Siri. Well, although I prefer to use my own strength, I'll take whatever boons I can. Oh, here we go. You can perform additional actions in battle with the tactics menu. Open the tactics menu, push plus. There are options to skip, auto battle, and retreat. You get escape chances calculated based on how much AP and how many turns you have spent in battle. Having more AP in your enemy increases your chance of escape. The longer the battle goes, the higher the chance your escape is. There's shortcuts to access some of those actions. Press Y during a battle to enable auto. R during battle speed to speed it up. When you enable auto battle, the AI will be playing for you. It will not make the wisest tactical choices to make sure not to use it on hard battles. Yeah, I guess her clothes are supposed to be tearing with that sound effect, but I guess it was censored. When exploring a dungeon, it's usually best to pick to one path until you reach a dead end. And save the game at any time. I guess the game encourages you to save scum. Siri, before we proceed further, I need to ask a favor of you. What is it, Yomi? I know that you do not appreciate your position right now, but I am afraid that we need to capture more subordinates. So you want me to catch them for you? Exactly. While I do not agree with this idea as a matter of principle, we need as many allies as we can get. So is that what you want me to do? I will show you how to use the capture spell. Since I'm directly channeling my magic through you, it should be a simple task. Very well. Show me how. Siri has learned the capture ability. All monsters you encounter at random while inside the dungeon can be captured. After capturing them, they will be sent to the prison in your hometown. You will need to meet your captured monsters if you want to add them to your party. Capture a monster, you must do enough damage with the capture ability to defeat her. Ideally, you should weaken them until you can be taken out with one hit. Not all monsters can be captured this way, but there may be other means of recruiting those monsters to your cause. Monsters who are a higher level than the caster of the capture spell cannot be captured. Is there a way to pull up a map? Yeah, there is. There's nothing there. Yeah, there is. There's a barrel in front of me. A barrel? We should break it. Why is that the first thing that crossed your mind? You never know what might be hiding inside a barrel. Fine. Takes her blade to the barrel, smashing it to pieces. Something shimmers among the splinters. 5 mana shards. Not a bad start. Mana shards? Yes. Small pellets of concentrated magic. They're highly useful, I can tell you. Very well. She grabs the shards and puts them into her belt pouch. You will encounter objects which can be broken open for treasures as you proceed through the dungeon. Mana shards are currency of the dungeon, used to make magical items and pay for repair fees. XP is gained in 3 ways: attacking an opponent, being attacked by an opponent, or when a character defeats an enemy. When an ally defeats an opponent, all party members, including members in the backline and in town, get XP. When fighting against opponents of higher levels, you will gain additional XP, while fighting against weaker ones, you gain less XP. If they gain 100 XP, they win. I guess CP stands for capture power. I see she has a CP of 2. Oh, her clothes are getting torn. Alright, time to capture. Good job, we have our first ally. That is one way to put it. But are you sure a rabbit's going to be much use to us? You underestimate that rabbit. There are particular species I found in the windswept plateaus to the north. While they seem harmless enough, they have natural affinity with the wind. They can tear you apart without having so much to touch you themselves. What an unusually vicious rabbit. I suppose it's a good thing that they're on our side now. Very much so. Remember not to look down on anything you find in this dungeon. It can come back to bite you. After your first party member, if you want to add to your dungeon party, head back to town and select the meat capture point. Monsters you capture will appear there. Well, why don't we do that? Do you gain experience by just fighting? Oh yeah, because it wasn't XP, it was just experience. Okay. I thought that was like a class or something. So when you gain 100 experience, you level up. So I guess every time you hit 100 XP, you gain a level. That's why there's an experience scaling system. I guess that makes sense. Normally you need more and more experience, but I guess this works too. Her clothes were torn. It's like the size of her boobs were shown out or something. As they approach the holding cell, I hear a small squeak escape from it. The rabbit I fought stares back at me in fear. Don't eat me! I was just following orders. People aren't allowed to visit. Calm down, rabbit. I have no intention of eating you. They are a very high-strung species. The poor thing has probably been frightened half to death. But foxes are dangerous! Really, I won't. If I was going to eat you, I would have done so already. Eep! Anyway, I've come here to ask you something. Yes? Would you like to work for me? Work for you? Yes. As my servant. Well, the current dungeon lord is pretty mean. And the bigger monsters keep looking at me with their big predatory eyes. She shivers in fear. Okay, I'll join you as long as you don't eat me. I promise that I won't. My cute little subordinates only get the best treatment. The bunny girl has joined the party. Organized party at the bottom of the menu. Okay. Yes, we have. Yeah, they're down there. More X poo. I think it's just like the number 0. Looks like a letter. It's just the font they're using, I guess. So how can I tell if the clothes are torn then? Because it's hard to tell on Bunny when I was tearing her clothes up. So there is a clothing tearing mechanic. The Bunny is really, really cute. And someone powerful wins. We have Ball Slash. We have Gust. We have Guard. I guess everyone has a Guard. It recovers action points. Okay. I don't have enough to buy anything. There's nothing else to do. Okay, we'll save the game then. Back into the dungeon. Back into level 1. See, the encounters are random. They're not fixed. Wait, am I fully healed? I am. Okay, so leaving the dungeon fully heals you. I imagine if your clothes are torn up, it would, that would be what's the repair cost. Yeah, her clothes are torn. It's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell on her. You can see it's like the breast area that the clothes are ripped. And yeah, her stockings are ripped up too. I think it lowers your defense when you do that. Left or right? I go left. So there's no basic attack, all attacks use AP. So it's more of a resource management kind of deal. I'm guessing I got mana shards from that. Claw Slash. So you're getting 1 experience point every time you attack. And every time you get attacked, you're getting experience points as well. I think tearing the clothes is lowering their defense, because it had like a shield icon above their head. Yeah, I'm going to save every time I see an event come up. Since the game allows me to save anywhere, I should probably be safe coming. Strange. I do not feel any fatigue while I'm down here. Monsters naturally recover quickly from wounds and tiredness. I have passed some of those traits to you from our contract. Oh, I cannot complain about that. There is no healing magic in this game. Instead, all party members regenerate health over time. For each turn in battle, or for every 2 steps, a party member will recover health based on how much resilience they have. If a monster's outfit is damaged, the recovery rate is reduced by half. A monster's outfit is damaged when they take a critical hit and their current VP is lower than half of their maximum VP. The resilience rating of your current party members is fairly low, so be sure to frequently visit town to recover. Injured and knocked out party members will recover all of their health when they visit town. Damaged outfits will also be automatically repaired. Okay. There's the way down. Let's not go through a door just yet. Every path I could have taken? It is. And that is the first floor of the dungeon. I knew you could do it. What about me? Did I do a good job too? Of course you did. I'll make sure to pat her on the head. Oh, that's really nice. I like you more already. Siri just ignores her. Well, it is only the beginning. I can only imagine what's waiting for us down there. I would not think too much about it. After all, it's best to take things one step at a time. One floor, one step, one battle. Yes, I am very much aware. I do not know how deep this dungeon reaches into the earth, so I am prepared for the worst. And I go to the next floor. Immediately have an event. This dungeon isn't the worst I've encountered. If we keep with this pace, we'll be through it in no time. You really should not say things like that. If you keep doing it, you'll become overconfident. When that happens, you'll underestimate the obstacles ahead. That is true enough. But even if I'm facing overwhelming odds, I have to stand firm. If I gave up so easily whenever I faced some trouble, what good would I be as an adventurer? So, is that why you chose to keep fighting me instead of running away? Exactly. But there's nothing wrong with running away, you know. If you want to live the fight another day, then there's nothing wrong with it. It's more or less true. Finding survive as long as they do because they are hard to catch. I suppose that is true, however, that's not who I am. She looks back to me. We both knew that there was no way I could win. It was obvious that you had the upper hand, but even so, I could not run away from you. That's nonsense, Siri. If there was a less benevolent monster trapped in that seal, you would have surely perished. No heroic sacrifices or anything like that when we're working together, okay? I want both of us to make it out of this dungeon alive. Very well. I will try not to. Thank you. As you go further down, the strength of your enemies will increase. Do not hesitate to retreat if you're having trouble. If you're defeated, it's game over. You told me that the first time. Siri suddenly pauses. Strange. That sounds like something... Why is auto turning on? It sounds like something I've heard while hunting in the woods. It's a sound that only... She suddenly seems to realize something. Hug the wall! She slams herself against the wall, nearly dodging as something charges down the hallway. Step aside and let it pass me. Ah, yes, I remember them. What is it, Fox? Our assailant returns, scraping the ground with their foot. Intruders! I'll make sure you don't leave here alive. She angrily puffs up her cheeks, obviously not very pleased to see us. A wild boar, very tough and courageous. Spare me the commentary, Fox. She's getting ready to charge again. Try to catch her. And there goes your clothes. Guard. And... got her. Oh, we're gonna get a CG of every monster, aren't we? Nice. The boar girl collapses. Despite being obviously beaten, boar girl still stares at us defiantly. Not bad, but you're gonna have to do better than that. It's time for the next round. Please, just accept your defeat. You're obviously injured, and you're going to only make it worse if you keep going. I know boars are stubborn, but they aren't stupid. Boar girl just makes her cheeks puff up. Ha, as if I would give up. All I need to do is take a nap, and I'll be right back in the fight. She tries to get back up, but stumbles. I may not be ready right now. Just wait and see. I'll never surrender to the likes of you. Are all boars this thick-headed? Well, yes, they do have a remarkably resilient skull. How else do you think they recover from when their charge misses their target? That was not really what I was asking about. The boar stares at Siri. What about you? You need to swing that fancy sword around to win a fight? I could do it with my bare hands. Boars are also a species who are competitive to a fault. It's always a contest when a boar is present. You can't right now, actually. Prove I can't. Siri just shakes her head. Is this exchange really necessary? You are never going to win an argument with a boar, Siri. Why else do you think they were brought to this dungeon? Monsters in this dungeon are frustrating to deal with. Hey, don't ignore me! And who are you calling frustrating? Try being a minion in this dungeon and tell me you're frustrated then. Yes, yes. I imagine being underground all the time isn't very pleasant. Damn right it isn't. Siri, please use your capture magic and put an end to this ridiculous argument. We have no further reason to keep speaking to her. Do we really want such a disagreeable boar in our ranks, though? I'll show you disagreeable in a minute. Just let me get my breath back. Fine. I'll use it. You can deal with her later. Siri casts a spell and the boar disappears. Very nice work. The boar is going to be a great ally. You can always rely on them. It beats having them charge at you. So where exactly do these boars come from? An untamed forest in one land or another. I brought them because they're hard workers and are barely afraid of anything. Especially not of adventurers. We should head back and see if we can convince her to help us. I would not mind having a break soon. For a game this is using 2D graphics, the game's frame rate seems to dip a lot. Oh, we're gonna jump immediately. Guess we're gonna go beat a bunny. So every time you walk, every 2 steps, you get your health back. I just wanted to check to see if a turn counted. It does not. There's no healing magic, but there are healing items. And I should use the healing items for battle. Okay, so the red borders indicate it's an enemy. As I was a little bit curious about that. Now I can understand why the game's file size was so small. But the game doesn't need to have really good graphics to be a good game. This is pretty fun so far. We got a new friend. Boar girl's really freaking cute looking. It's the ponytail. I hear a loud thump echoing over and over again inside the prison. Sure enough, that boar girl is slamming her fist into the wall. She looks really grumpy, to say the least. When she sees me, she practically rams the bars of the prison. Let me out of here, you nasty little ferret. Just because you beat me once doesn't mean I've given up. This is why I like boars. You just never give up, do you? Stop that! She slams the palms of her hands against the bars, denting them slightly. I can see her cheeks puffing up angrily as typical behavior for boars. What are these damn bars made of? Please stop that already. I'm not here to start a fight with you. Then what are you here for? If it's here to laugh at me, you better get ready when I get out of this cell. Not at all. I'm here to propose an idea. An idea? She seems a bit less angry than before. What is this idea of yours? You look really angry, even more so than most boars. Are you happy with being a minion in this dungeon? Well, I guess not. We don't get any time to leave the dungeon, so I get pretty angry knowing I can't do anything about it. Then why not work for me? I will give you plenty of time off to frolic in the meadows. Plus, when we reclaim this dungeon, I promise I'll be a much better dungeon lord than your current one. The boar seems to be thinking it over. Well, I'm still mad at you for all this, but I really want to spend some time above ground. Alright, Ferret, I'll play along with this idea of yours. Just point me in whatever direction I need to charge. With pleasure. I look forward to working with you. The boar girl has joined your party. Yay! Yay. Party stats. So what's her power? How many characters can we have with us? It looks like there's space for 6. That's probably it. It's probably 3 in the front, 3 in the back. And then I assume we can switch them out. Consumable values, backlog, save game options, returns, sort. So, meet captured monsters, organized party. You'd have the 6 at a time. I wonder how many monsters are going to be. Can I get access to the CGs? Let's back into the dungeon. I wonder if this is a mobile game because bottom right corner of the screen has arrows that would clearly be for movement. That might be it. Floor. Another bunny. Well, it's good to know that your health does slowly recover, both in battle and in out in the field. Siri did just level up. Siri is now level 3. Bunny's about to level up, and Boar's still got a ways to go. Brutal, that's brutal. Character makes a critical hit, she gains 1 bonus CP. Still don't understand what capture points. Here starts with 20% AP bonus at the start of combat. She also increases your escape chance by 20%. I guess all the characters are going to be in their underwear. I should probably save. Because I had the menu open. Like, anytime I open the menu, I should probably save it. Here's the boar. Flurry of blows. Wave of gust. I mean, the level of clothing tearing is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's even more tame than Senran and Kagura. Oh, we got an event coming up. A fight right in front of the event. There's an event, I better save. Take a look at that full map. Is there any other paths I could go down? No. Okay, so this is a bottleneck. I can feel a monster's presence ahead. How can you tell? We used to place markers in the dungeon which were key areas to defend. Usually at crossroads and places like that. It seems like the markers are still being used now. So if we walk near one of these markers, we'll surely encounter resistance? Precisely. You will encounter battle markers as you proceed to the dungeon. Enemies that you can find on battle markers can be boss monsters or random enemies that are a bit stronger than usual. If there are random enemies, battle markers reappear after you leave the dungeon. Okay. So there's stronger enemies that are going to be bosses. If it's a random encounter, it'll reappear. So can you go around them is the question. Defeated. Really, why is the game's frame rate just dropping? I don't even think it's doing a lot other than just switching images around. I wonder what this chest contains. As she opens it, I feel a spark of magic fly from the chest. Please step aside. What? What is it? I can explain afterward. Very well then. She steps aside, I reach into the chest. Exactly what I expected. Pulling the object out, Siri looks puzzled. A paper scroll? What is it? It's an important scroll. When someone reads it, the knowledge it contains is immediately imprinted into their minds. In this case, the scroll teaches a fire spell. Oh, so if I had read it, then it would have been wasted. Probably not wasted, anyone can use magic, really. It's just for the better that we save our resources and decide how to use them, rather than just throw them carelessly around. Yeah, imagine if you gave it to me. I'd rather just smack something until it falls over. You can leave that magical nonsense to the witches. I never did like fire, but I'd use it if you really wanted me to. I promise to do my best. Got a fire twist scroll. Ability scrolls can be found throughout the dungeon. When consumed, it gives one of your party members a new ability permanently. Keep in mind that a party member can only have the 6 abilities at a time. Okay. Well, we took quite a few turns. I can't scroll the map anymore, so I guess that's the actual size of the map. There's a few paths. I think we are able to skirt around that combat encounter. Is there a secret? There's nothing there. That room is enclosed. I wonder if there is a secret. Of course, the board rather just smack things until they die. Single slash. Critical. And down she goes. Again, this game is Sakura Dungeon. It's a rather cheesecake-y dungeon crawler. But it's on Nintendo Switch. This is actually the eShop version of the game. You can go on the eShop and buy it. I'm serious. It exists. And I'm having pretty some fun. Rather simplistic gameplay. I mean, it's obvious that this is meant to be like a hentai game, and the gameplay is not really meant to be the focus, I guess. So it seems a little strange that they would go out of their way to strip the purpose of the game from the game and just release it on a console, but I don't know. I guess they figured the gameplay would be good enough to stand on its own, and it does. Maybe it's because I'm playing on the easier difficulty, which why I'm not really seeming to have much of a problem. Because I just want to get through it. the battle. Because this one might be stronger. I like how their eyes get all like, eh, when they're hurt. You should be more careful. There's a chance you might have been trapped. I don't know why humans like chests so much. You just put down a chest somewhere and a human is bound to find it eventually. More vital liquid's poured out from the chest. Oh, a healing potion. I was hoping for something that might be a bit more expensive. It's at least anyway, isn't it? Yes, I hope this is a different flavor, however. Different flavor, you say? All the standard issue healing potions with the old taste like burnt kidney beans. You really do get sick of it after a while. Treasure chests such as these contain valuable items. You can look up for chests to contain an item which can be turned with item battle. It does look like you can skirt around battles. Oh yeah, there are ways to go around those. The marker battles that we're just told about, it looks like the dungeon is designed so you can go around them. Because the ones that respawn are the random encounters. Unless you're like me and you just want to fight everything, because why not? What kind of scroll did I just find? Impact scroll. Teaches the impact skill. Bet you can turn back around. Defeated. 12 mana scrolls. Right, there's no way around this battle, it seems. So the path I could take? No. Boar's running low on AP, so Boar's probably gonna have to defend it next turn. It's a critical hit. And down she goes. Door up ahead. Not gonna go through the door just yet. Critical. And another character just leveled up. Look, enemies feel uneasy. The warp stone, or at least a piece of it at least. The reason why you feel uneasy is because it's not in this world. I suspected as much. What does it do? We can use it to get back to the surface. Of course, I should be the one holding it. There's no telling what it might do in your hands. Understood. You hold on to it then. I'm with the 9 on this one. Just give me something to charge at. I think you should hold on to it too. When I hold on to things, I get really worried that something might go wrong. Very well, I'll just do that. Warp storms will consume, trenching back to the surface. It's getting off here where you are. No shame in treating if your party's exhausted. Alright, yeah. Basic dungeon crawler 101. Use escape scrolls or stones or whatnot. Going in immediately with the gust. Someone else just leveled up. Who just leveled up? Siri? I'm going to easily get down to the party members. I think Boar leveled up and Bunny leveled up. doesn't look like I have any other path to go other than the door. That door probably leads to a boss. I'm almost certain that leads to a boss. So why don't I drop a save right where I am. As we approach the door, I can feel something. Siri immediately notices my reaction. What's the matter, Yomi? I feel a strong presence waiting for us beyond that door. A strong presence? Yes. There's a strong monster on the other side. While I do not doubt your skill, it may be wise to collect more of my power before we go in. Whatever you feel comfortable with, Fox. You understand how things work in this dungeon. I don't. The monster on the other side is an overseer. She looks after the first and second floors. She's scary. Really scary. Oh, so we definitely shouldn't take her lightly. My board just puffs up her cheeks as she looks at the door. I know the monster on the other side all too well. I like nothing more than to knock her out. In time, my friend. In time. I take another look at the door. One of the most painful lessons I've learned in life is that you shouldn't underestimate your opponents. So I wonder what I should do from here. What I should do is save the game and then go charge in full steam ahead and see what happens. So what happens. This is a video game. If you fail, you just load your last save and hope for the best. As we step inside the door, we enter a chamber of some sort. I can see the stairs just ahead. Why is the room empty? Did you not say you felt a strong presence in here? Or something like that? Yes, I did. I still feel it, in fact. I'll look around the room only to find it barren. Whatever in here still is, just can't see it. Maybe we could just rush for the stairs before it notices us? Then it's then I feel something drip onto my shoulder. Reaching around, I touch it. Whatever it is, it's sticky. I think we should move. What? What are you? I grab Siri and jump back. As I do, a cascade of slime drops from the ceiling. As I thought. It's a slime. I hate slimes. So, my trap didn't work. Intruders. Actual intruders. I will defeat you. The Dungeon Lord will be pleased. I will be rewarded with more power. She looks over to the bunny girl. Traitor! I will punish you, too. No, I don't want to be punished. She looks over to me, panicking. Don't worry, you'll be fine. It's enough to calm her down. My board is getting ready to charge. I always hated your arrogant attitude, acting like you're better than the rest of us. Well, let's just say I'm going to beat it out of you. Strong words for a lowly boar. Siri just looks her up and down. Let me guess, physical attacks won't be the best way to approach this? Exactly. Elemental attacks or non-physical attacks will do far more damage. The slime barrel begins to quiver menacingly. Come, fools! I will bring your end. Oh no. Well, thanks for telling me what to do. CP level 5. Yeah, I should probably back off and grind levels then. So I can catch her. Unbelievable. Siri is panting heavily. Weren't slimes supposed to be weak? None of the ones I fought were ever this strong. It's because they're borrowing my power. We can only presume that every single monster in here is going to put up a hard fight. That does not sound reassuring. Well, you were right. We can take a break if you need it. Break would be good. Sits down and leans against the wall. With enemies like this, I don't know how long I'll last. I sit down with her. You will be fine. I'm here to support you after all. If I reclaim my power, I share it with you. So you're telling me that I might become as strong as you are eventually? Yes. Our power is one and the same at the moment. As we talk, the slime weakly sits up. I have lost. But you will not make it out. The Dungeon Lord will defeat all of you. Siri walks over to her. You have lost, but it was a good fight. So do not be ashamed of yourself. The slime just stares blankly at her. I do not understand. Then I can't believe that she's actually defeated. Then I just keep staring at her on the floor. Ha! I told you I was gonna knock that arrogance out of you! I had some help though, I admit that. She puffs her cheeks up. Anyway, Fox, we are wasting our time here. Whether we head back or go further in, I will do either. Very well. I must be careful. My subordinates are exhausted at the moment, so it would be wise to go back and rest. But perhaps they can last just a little bit longer. I will have to decide soon. Is this room considered a safe room? Can I just do this? Oh no, it's not a safe room, there's still encounters here. I think I just messed up. I think I missed the chance to catch the slime, because the slime is level 5. So I'll tell you what. Why don't I load before I fought that slime? Now that I know that it's level 5. It's an hour before the slime encounter. We're just gonna grind a bit. I'm gonna get Siri up to level 5. Then I'll catch the slime. I don't know why the game seems to lag out every now and then. It's like I can tell it's just dropping inputs all of a sudden. Doesn't look like that demanding of a game, being honest. Fortunately, you do get experience every time you hit an enemy. And I don't have access to the capture command right there. Okay, CP must stand for capture power. Because I started CP2. Was it like above the character's level is not capturable, or is it? I think it's Series CP needs to be at or higher than CP of the target. Yeah, because I can try to capture this bunny. CP2 level 3. Why couldn't I capture the boar? I wonder. Maybe not enough AP? Siri is now level 4. It's after getting 100. I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Power needs to be at 4. Higher. It's at 3 right now. Now it's at 4. Oh, we couldn't capture enemies if they're above us. Is there anyone who use items? Battle, skip battle, load options, return. How do I use it? I guess you can't use items in battle? Now the CP is 7. Capturing failed. I accidentally stepped forward and went into the dungeon. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. Now I gotta do all this crap again. Do it this way so I don't accidentally go through the damn door. Flurry of blows. And defeated. I'm guessing there'll be a point where we're gonna fight multiple monsters at once. I guess I could constantly guard until Siri is up to level 5. Could do that. Because I think every time they're targeted, they get experience as well. But so they earned 2 experience points every time they get hit as well. I guess not. $95 experience points. I guess you can't use that into battle. Should be at 97 now. It's 98. Okay, yeah. I know. It's not. It doesn't give you the hit slide to tell you that you got 2 experience points when you got hit. But it is 2. I guess it is one way to farm experience points. Siri needs to be 5 in order to catch slime. Experience points. Two experience points, okay. 2 on defeat. It's gonna be a lot of grinding then, isn't it? Watch me find out that you can just encounter slime again. Couldn't you farm experience points by just guarding over and over? Seeing as it's... I think it's 2. 2 experience every time you get hit. I wonder if I could buy more than just mana shards, or more stuff with the mana shards. Tools, valuables, full map backlog, save game. No, there's no armor or equipment. It's just going to be getting stronger and stronger monsters, I guess. And maybe swapping them out. I'm just trying to get Siri up to level 5 so I can try to catch the slime. I'm starting to nod off, dude. I'm just, like... I don't know, maybe I'm just really tired today. I didn't get much sleep last night. That could be the reason why. Siri's got 25 experience. She has a ways to go. Why don't I hunt down some of the stronger enemies that appear at the corners? They probably give more experience points. Back to the previous floor. Get a real Patreon amount of experience on that, that's for sure. Seems like you always get at least one, though. I'm actually amazed that the game tends to, like, freeze up every now and then. I wonder how they managed to do that on Nintendo Switch. Maybe it's possible that this game is actually running on a visual novel engine and it's not meant to be like RPG stuff? Maybe? Not sure. Get Siri up to level 5. When Siri is level 5, I should be able to catch the slime. have to tap the D-pad every time I move, too. That's the annoying part. Like, I can't hold down the directional pad to continually move. You have to tap it. I don't like that. I really don't like that. That's annoying. I hate it. Someone just leveled up. I think the bunny just leveled up. Or just leveled up. My heart stopped for a second there because I thought the game crashed. All the music just straight up stopped for just a half a second. I'm hitting something with panic stats, so I think it's... I'm hitting them lowering their AP, and I guess their AP bottoms out, they panic. Because they can't attack. Yeah, getting hit lowers their AP. So I need to pay attention to my AP levels at all times. If it gets too low, I need to guard, or else I'll wind up being panicked, and that could probably leave me open. The game didn't explain that. I just realized that. So combat's more about resource management. 56. This is taking long. I guarantee you on the next floor there's just slimes will just be a common enemy. And that's probably how you would catch them. Because I really do want to progress more. I don't want to just spend a whole hour just grinding. Basically, just have to hit him 100 times. And it seems like breaking the clothes does lower the defense. I'm just over here thinking what would be the best way to farm experience out of the enemy. Because I think I only get 2 per kill. Yeah, it's 2 per kill. One experience point every time you land a hit, 2 experience points every time you take a hit. And I'm getting 2 per kill. Watch we go through this trouble and find out that I can't capture the slime anyway. I'm trying to think, was there another first-person dungeon crawler game where you could capture the monsters and have them join your party? I wanted to say Dragon Quest Monsters, but that wasn't a first-person dungeon crawler. But that did allow you to tame the monsters and have them fight on your side, which is pretty cool. My memory's slipping. Was there a new Dragon Quest Monsters game in the works, or not? I can't remember. There's one on the 3DS. I'm trying to think. I think maybe I'm getting like this faint memory that there was a Dragon Quest Monsters remake announcement or something. I'm not sure on that. I'm really not sure. I feel like there was. Speaking of Dragon Quest, where the hell is HD 2D? Where the frick is it? We got, like, I think we got a release date for the adventure of Dai or Kai, or whatever it is. So we quite literally had Dragon Quest Treasures and the other spin-off announced, but there's no news on the next Dragon Quest game or Dragon Quest 2D HD. I'm hoping 2D HD is next up then, if that's the case. I need to play through Treasures. But I kind of want to go through Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and then I'll go back and play 1 and 2. I kind of want to go through Xenoblade 3 after I'm done with Zelda. And again, like, when I'm playing versus when I'm playing on stream are two different things. It's like I'm going to plan out, like, long games to play on stream that aren't, like, maybe too long. I probably wouldn't play, like, a full-on RPG from beginning to end, because, like, if an RPG is like 100-some hours, then imagine spreading that RPG out for only like 8 hours a week. Because I don't play the same game over and over on stream. Usually I'm a variety streamer. I stream many different games over on the Twitch, and soon to be on Kick. I can say Kick on YouTube, that's fine. I can't say it on Twitch. I probably can. Like, say a game took 200 hours to beat, and I only do 2 8-hour streams dedicated to it, that's going to take 25 streams. It'll take 25 streams to get to. And, we divide that by how many streams there'd be in a month dedicated to it, so it's like two streams every week. That's what, 12? So it would take like 2 months to get through a 200-hour game. Like, let me just think off the top of my head, like how long to beat Persona 5. Let's just use Persona 5 as an example. Because that's another game in the backlog. And Summarizer comes up, it says it can take 70 to 80 hours to 173 hours. So it's like a month and a half, give or take. It's going to take a while to get through that. And there's so many other games I could play that I could do playthroughs on. Usually I'll have like when I stream, my method of streaming now, instead of just streaming whatever, is there'll be like a main game, and then I will dip into my mainstay as like Minecraft or not Starbound, like Minecraft or PSO2 or something that you just play but don't really make progress on. It doesn't really have like an ending. It's just like something that's always gonna be around. Or I'll go through like the main game and then maybe a B game that I'm not particularly progressing on. It's just like a game I'm just happen to play. Like, maybe I'll stream what I'm playing at the time, for example. But I don't think I'll do that. I think maybe I'll have, like, an A game that'll be the main game, and, like, maybe the B game would be, like, the platformer, something they can get through in, like, 1 or 2 weeks, and then just dedicate, like, 1 day, and then the 4th stream is more of a... like, something like this, just like a one-off. Thank God, I'm almost at level 5. Wait. Oh. I think you can hold down ZR on the controller, and you automatically move forward. So I don't have to tap. Right, come on, level up. Just guard again. This was the level up. There we go, now we're level 5. Get your toes ripped. Z, L, and R go for it. Okay, Z, L, and R has me sprint. Goddamn, why does the game lag? I don't like that. Maybe the game has like a memory leak issue or something. Ew. Ah, damn it. Is there a way to run away? Escape rate 87%. Skip battle, auto battle. Escape. There we go. Let's get ready to fight the slime. We'll just go through the dialogue. We'll skip to the dialogue because we've seen this before already. We've seen it like twice. Alright, so, have Siri guard because I need to have her AP active. And let's focus on damaging this slime, getting this slime low. Because I believe it's 45 is what's needed to cast the spell. Yeah, that should be enough. It's got a power of 12, yeah, that'll do it. Ah! I wasted my fucking time. I wasted my time. The slime was level 5. I should have been able to catch it. So, bosses can't be caught. Good to know. Okay, so I'm probably going to have another encounter with slime literally on the next floor. And then I can catch slime. Don't go on the next floor just yet. Do it. Pop a save. I don't know what's on that next floor just yet. I feel like my Nintendo Switch is gonna crash. That's what it feels like anyway. Alright, so now we're in like some sort of... Huh. It's not a cave anymore. Well, I'm getting more used to this now. More used to what? You know, our arrangement. I knew you'd come to see things my way. Well, I know I can't do anything to change it. But you must be really strong to be no magic like this. I used to be really strong. But for my current amount of power, not so much. I cannot help but wonder about you, Yomi. It seems there's a lot more happening in this dungeon than I thought. Normally, it's a simple job. Come in, clear out the monsters, get out. Get paid at the closest bounty outpost. But it seems like things around here are a bit more complicated than I thought. Do you know who might have taken your dungeon in your absence? Not at the moment. Anyone could have arrived here in the time I was asleep. So the only thing we can do for now is investigate. Don't worry, we'll work all of it out. And I'll do my best to help you through this dungeon. I thought there was something funny about you, Ferret. But everyone has their secrets, don't they? Of course. Aha! We found a storage room. A storage room? Yes, it only makes sense, doesn't it? This is where we'd keep spare valuables. Go ahead, Siri, smash to your heart's content. I can't say I'm particularly fond of mindless destruction. I'll just give it a try anyway. It'd be unwise to leave behind all this loot. We need every advantage we can get. Do you wish, then? I don't really like destroying things. Stand aside and let me do it. God, the character interactions are so adorable. The little guard to Vanessa, Siri smashes the barrel. She looks among the splinters until she finds something. In her palm, a small, brightly colored seed rests. Seed? I've never seen anything like this before. What sort of plant does it grow into? It's not that kind of seed. But that's what seeds do. This is an enhancement seed. You eat it and it permanently increases your powers. That one's a vitality seed and improves your overall health. This seed looks tasty. Can I try it, please? I am sorry, my little rabbit. Okay. She sounds pretty disappointed. Hand me that seed. I must become stronger. I don't give seeds to unruly subordinates. She quiets down and puffs up her cheeks. Seeds are rare items that can be consumed to permanently raise a party member's stats. Each seed increases the respective stat by 1 when consumed. Small seeds can only raise a party member's stats to a maximum of 40. 4. If you come across larger seed stations until small seeds can no longer raise your stats. Maximum of 4. Might as well use it. Healing potion. As we walk along, we see a slimy trail going down the hallway. Siri immediately notices it too. Another one? Absolutely. They can navigate through the dungeon pretty quickly since their movement is practically frictionless. Who cares about that? She's coming right for us! Sure enough, she's spreading her way back toward us. 2 arms! Prepare yourselves! Oh, there's 2 of them now. Targeting the wrong enemy. Target that one. Knock out the bunny first. So I guess it's only 2 enemies at once. Guard. Get with impact. Ball slash. I didn't have enough AP to do it anyway. Damn it. Now I do. But it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna work out. Power's too low. Now I should be okay. It's kinda like Pokemon, you gotta hit them when their health is low if you want to catch them. Oh, we have our own slime girl now. This is very good news. Just don't let it get near me. Slimes and I do not get along. Don't be mean to her, please. Slime girls are probably some of the most creative monsters I've ever met. There's a type of slime that is indigenous to nearly every single environment you can imagine. You'd be amazed at all the different things they can do. I'd rather not know about all the different things they can do. No. Oh, what's this? No, what is this? Oh. Look at what we have here. Siri looks down at the object. What is this supposed to be exactly? It's a teleporter. If we're lucky, this one should still be linked to the same network. As I run my hands over the stone surface, the runes engraved in it begin to glow. Yes. This is perfect. It works. We can access my old network of warp stones if we keep finding them. More importantly, we can use this to retreat back to the surface if we need to rest. I will not pretend how exactly this warp stone works, or why this room has been neglected for so long. If it really works like you say it does, it will be a significant boon. So that's what it does. They never told me about what these stones actually were. I don't like the look of this thing and I normally break it. But you see what it is, I guess I can't do that. Once you find a teleporter on the floor, you can use it to tell back to the surface. There's a teleporter available in town that you pick up exactly where you left off. Choose your destination, you'll be transported there. Finding warp stones will be essential for making progress to go further down in the dungeon. I want to use the teleporter instead. Well, let's go say hello to our slime girl. Captured. Slow speaking yet quite formidable opponent. Make her your servant, yes. Slime girls are notoriously difficult to trap. But I did not design this prison without considering slime girls. I look at her inside her cell. She's made numerous attempts to escape, but a barrier has been erected around her cell. When she notices me, she looks at me with glazed eyes. You trapped me here. Yes, I wanted a moment to speak to you. You were trying to kill us before, so I thought it would be the only way for us to talk. Talk. If you must talk. I will probably not be swayed. Oh, don't be like that. I'm here to make you an offer. How insincere. Slimes can be very blunt about what they think. It's important not to get angry with them. Come on. Aren't you unhappy with your lot in life? I'm going to make some changes in this dungeon to what is mine. You mean to conquer the dungeon? Yes. That's exactly what I plan to do. I would like your help with that. Well, it would be better than staying here. I accept. I knew you would. We'll do our best together. Slime girls, join the party. Alright, sweet. We organize our party. Disband. Oh, okay, so they'll be in the backup. What is this? Disband probably removes them. Save the game before I do that. I think it's strange that there's like a save option on the menu, yet I can just hit the B button to open the menu. It's a different menu. I wonder if that's a glitch. They could just put like a icon on the bottom of the screen saying like B open menu and replace save game with something else. A little strange. Imagine disband. Disband your current. Oh no, it doesn't. Disbanding it just puts everyone back away. So there's no releasing monsters. So I guess if I tried to use capture on a monster I already have, it wouldn't let me. It would just say capture failed. Okay, I guess that's it. Give me the slime girl. And give me the boar. Give me the tomboy boar. Who is I love the boar's design, okay? It's very cute. And you're coming with. Bunny's coming with. I can't rename the characters. I hate that. Why can't I rename them? They're just like Bunny and Boar and Slime. Nothing there. Talk to Isabella. Probably nothing to talk to Isabella. Manufacturing capabilities have been upgraded. We can now make more complicated items for you, my humble master. Warding stones, shiny lures, and the capture scroll skill can be purchased. Oh, capture will allow me to do, like, each capture to others. Okay, what's this? It raises encounter rate, reduces encounter rate. Okay. And warp stone will allow me to yeet back. Oh, really? There's not really... I guess you could get more scrolls. That'd be the purpose of stuff. I've really played this for an hour and a half already. Goodness. Simple little game, but it's real fun. Right, back to exploring the dungeon. Oh, here we go. So, what is this room, Fox? This is our teleporter hub. From this room, we can easily access any active teleporter in our network. It's certainly better than walking there. Alright, so now we can just go back to where we were, level 3. Don't want to forget I can hold down ZR or ZL to move. Now that you have more than 3 members, you have a front line and a back line. You can have up to 3 members in both lines, which means your party can have a total of 6 members. Only the frontline members of your party engage in battle. When it's your turn, you can swap your active party member with one from your backup members using the tactics members. Backline members recover their health safely, but their AP cannot go above 20%. Enemies tend to target party members with low AP, so be careful when swapping. In the event that a frontline member is defeated, a backline member will take their place. As such, don't hesitate to bring... Okay, so it's like a party of 6. It's a party of 6. You can only use 3 at a time. But, like, if your frontline gets wiped out, you have the backline. Okay, that's good. Because I was a little concerned about that. No, it's like good. Good. So, if a party member is low on AP and their health is a little bit low, I should be guarding to get their AP back. That's what I should be doing. Seriously, why does the game seem to, like, lag or freeze up? The game doesn't look that demanding. It's literally just a bunch of static images. What the fuck, dude? That annoys me. Does the game run this bad on PC? Like, I'm really curious if the original PC version ran like this. Because if it did, then I would be like, okay, well, the normal game runs that bad. But, like, seriously, this is not a demanding game. Like, my Nintendo Switch fans are not even spinning that hard. I mean, they are blowing a bit, but that's because the system is docked and it's, it overclocks itself to power up and display 1080p instead of the 720, which is what it displays when it's undocked. Or it has, like, no AP at all. Okay, so... Oh, if I don't have to hold the button, I tap it. I tap L, R, Z, L, or Z, R, and I'll automatically run. Let me try capturing one of these. Switch my target over to Bunny. Switch my target back to Boar. I can't, no. I can't. I have to guard. AP isn't high enough. Can we capture the second? What is... I'm gonna go back. Oh, okay. I tap it once and I'll auto-move, and I tap it again and I'll stop moving. And I can use L and R or ZL and ZR to switch my targets in battle. The game really does not explain that at all. about to lose boar. Keep this up. Always switch. Is plus menu? Skip switch. Let's probably just tab down. Why is Bunny at the top of the party? I thought I had slime next. They don't want more servants of the same species, so I will free this one. Oh, okay. So you just... Okay, so... You can't get more than one of the same species, you can just catch them for some reason? Like, okay. Seems a bit silly that you can do that. But okay. It's nice to know that you can go in and tap any of the shoulder buttons to just auto move, so I don't have to tap the D-pad, because that was starting to get old really quick. Bully the boar. Seems like Slime is able to paralyze a lot of people with her basic attacks. I don't know what paralysis does. Does it make it so they don't attack, or just like lower their turn order? It doesn't really explain that. I love how I'm just like completely unaffected by the clothes tearing mechanic. It's just like I've played so many cheese games that I'm just like, oh, a pretty girl got her clothes tattered. Oh no! Like it's not like getting me as worked up as it did when I first played Senran and Kagura. Oh god, that was like the girls getting like their clothes ripped off of just being underpants. It's like what the fuck? Okay. They become like completely naked in the PlayStation version, I think, on PlayStation 3. I think it was Estival Versus. They're naked, but they're naked, but they're like covered by convenient censoring. It's like they're naked, but they're covered by like soap or something, and it's just like magical soap that covers the sensitive bits. In the door. Should be careful going through doors, though. Doors usually break apart a dungeon between weaker and tougher enemies. Why? Oh, that's right. Boar's in the back party. Push plus to pull it up, right? I can push B to pull it up too, I think. I find it annoying that I can't use healing items in battle. I hate that. Boar's doing pretty good. It's like a bunny with a boar. I just switched the main character with boar. Oh, that's great. I did not want to do that. So it's whoever the current character is up is the one who will be swapped. I'm gonna fix my party when I get out of battle. that real quick. I want Siri, and I want Boar to be swapped with Bunny. There's a battle up ahead. Yeah, we'll save the game just in case it's a tough one. It could be a boss fight. Or it could just be a regular fight. High resist. It's high resist, but it still seemed to be a rather effective attack. What's torn or hurt? Like, the clothing tearing is... It seems like it's a little bit more subtle. It's not as apparent as I thought it would be. It's like the slime part of her clothes is ripped. See, so I don't... Why the fuck is this banned on Twitch anyway? Like, this version of the game is really not much worse than, like, anything else you can play on Twitch. Like, fucking... Like, for God's sake, you can play, you can't play this game on Twitch, but you can play Cyberpunk 2077 with the nudity setting turned on. Cyberpunk 2077 has a nudity, setting. And you can play a male character. You can play a female character and give a female character a penis. And the penis is fully modeled, and I think actually, like, has physics applied to it. So you can run around with a character with her tits out, big old freaking floppy penis flopping in the wind on Cyberpunk, and it's perfectly okay, perfectly fine. Yet, you know, game with anime girls who get their clothes torn as the gameplay mechanic, Senran Kagura level of fucking itchy shit. Like softcore shit that wouldn't be enough for an 18+ rating, banned on Twitch. Even if it's like the version that's not like bad. There's a cat. Why is there a cat? There's randomly a cat. I meant to hit the cat. It's having a derp. Whatever, we're going for the boar. Take out the boar. Goodbye, boar. The game crashed. Are you serious, dude? The game crashed? Wow, great game. Like, great game! Great game! Great game. It literally just crashed. I'm not happy about that. That sucks. That's not good. The game crashes. That's really not good. Oh my god, this game does not run very well. Oh no. Oh no, so am I gonna have to like go full on crazy mode and like save the game every time I do a battle? How much progress did I lose? I'm about to be mad. I'm about to be angry. How much progress did I lose? I want to know right now. Load that game. I have no clue how far in I am. What's the CG gallery? So we got the title screen, and then we got the boar defeated. Bunny oh, so it's like every unique enemy we defeat will have a CG. How come slime doesn't have one? Oh, anytime like. Even in this menu, like, that menu is not... It's kind of laggy a bit. Ew. How far? I'm right in front of that... Oh, wow. I've lost quite a bit of progress, actually. Because I was, like, down in a room, I think, and there was a cat. There was a cat girl. I was gonna kick the cat girl's ass. And the game just... Yeah, no, that sucks, dude. Oh my god, okay, hold on. What version of the game is this? Version 1.0? Let me see if there was an update for this, because, like, if this game's gonna do that, if it's gonna crash like that, that's gonna make me just uninstall the game right now. I'm not I'll tolerate a lot of bullshit. I'll tolerate frame drops. I'll tolerate the game like freezing up for a sec. If it's gonna crash, that's no. That's a hard no for me. I don't care how cute the anime girls are. That's an immediate uninstall for me. Because the last thing I want is to have the game just crash on me after beating a boss. I'm not going to enjoy that. Trying to see if there's maybe like a day one patch or something. This was the initial release of the game, so it could be possible this is a known bug and that it's been addressed already. Oh. Nope, it's version 1.0. Alright, there's no update. The game just crashes. That's great. I can't recommend the game now. I can't. Like I was about to say, oh, it's a pretty fun game. You got anime girls. They're cute. You rip off their clothes. But you don't actually rip them off, you just kind of like tear them. And you get to like enslave them and have them join your party and fight. And it's cool because like I want to capture the cat girl. I want to get Siri up to level 6 so I can capture the cat girl. I want it so bad. But if the game's just gonna fucking crash, then I can't in good faith recommend it. I don't care if the game's $5. Like if it's going to crash and you lose progress. Like imagine if I did not save between the time I started the game and... Okay, it wouldn't be that far. Imagine I didn't save the game after I defeated the slime. Like, I defeated the slime, I saved the game. Or, imagine I saved the game before defeating the slime. Then I defeated the slime and I started exploring the dungeon like I have been. And then the game just straight up crashed like that. I would have ended stream right there. I would have been like, alright, well, stream's over. See you next time. And game sucks. Like, I literally would have ended the stream of me going to the game and uninstalling it. I would have rage uninstalled it right there, because that's... I don't know. That sucks. Now, like, Skyrim has a tendency to do that as well, but Skyrim has an autosave feature, right? So, like, Pokemon can do that, but Pokemon has an autosave feature that you can turn on. Right, so if your game's gonna crash, have an autosave. It can be in a separate slot. This is the room with the cat girl. I can't get her because I'm at high enough level. So I'm just going to save the game like every few minutes or so because it's going to crash. That's fun. That's fun to know. That is going to affect my opinion of the game. I'm serious. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, when I fucking played Pokemon and it crashed on me, I'm like, I can't recommend it. When I played Scarlet and Violet and it crashed once, I'm like, alright, it crashed on me once, can't recommend it. It has crashed once. Like, I will straight up mention that it has crashed on me in the past. And that's no bueno in my book. That just immediately is bad. I don't even understand why this game crashed to begin with, because again, it's not a graphically intense game, so... My only assumption could be maybe it's using, like, a game engine that's not meant to be for an RPG, and, like, the engine that's working in the background is, really working overtime to have this all work. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. It's just a sign of, like, either a bad game engine or just a really bad port. I don't like the way that cat girl's looking at me, Charlie. Its smug aura mocks me, and I don't like it. I'm gonna beat this cat. I'm gonna cover this cat in slime. I'm gonna shoot venom on this cat. I'm assuming that was like a guaranteed battle. Now, that was an epic battle. I wish I could stand toe-to-toe with these monsters with my own strength, though. If I'm simply borrowing yours, it makes me feel cheap. It's one thing to wield power. It's another if you wield power in the same manner as an ogre would wield a club. Lazily with no finesse and not thinking about the best way to use it. Keep that in mind, Siri. You really know how to flatter people, don't you? I'm just saying what I believe to be truth. Whether it's flattery or not, it's for you to decide, Siri. Why do you need to be the strongest anyway? It's not like you can't run away. Sometimes it's necessary to stand and fight whether we like it or not. I admit I like borrowing her strength. Or smacks the wall next to her, causing a small crack to form in it. I'm stronger than ever. Each is to their own, aren't they? It is true. Strength is only one way to measure someone. One must be creative. Exactly. I know all too well how creative slimes can be. What's that supposed to mean, game? What do you mean, creative? Game? Should you elaborate? I wonder if this unlocks a door. It might. A key always has a lock, after all. What would the point of a key? It doesn't have a lock to go with it. It could just be a trick to make us waste our time elsewhere. You never know, after all. That is a diabolical line of thinking. And one which the new Dungeon Lord might just follow. I do not know. Let's just see if there's a locked chest or door around here. Lead the way, Siri. That's nice to know. I don't know. The fact that the game has crashed for me like that once has now just like forever ruined the game for me. Because I know it's only going to be a matter of time until it crashed again. So, like, I played it for about an hour and a half, and then it crashed. So, like, I guess every hour you'd probably want to save. This is probably a game you're meant to play for maybe about 30 minutes, or 5 minutes if you last that long. Because, again, this is supposed to be like a smutty porn game, and they just removed the smutty porn aspects. Put it on consoles. So, hold on, I hear something odd. That's when I hear it, too. A jingle? What exactly could jingle this place? I would jingle! Catgirl leaps from the shadows and pounces the Siri. Silver barrel jingles at her neck. You're mine now! So that's it, sorry, I thought meow. Siri shoves her off quickly and gets back to her feet. No cat makes a fool of me and gets away of it. It's time to punish a cat. Oh, she's almost last. Oh, you're getting it now, cat. You best prepare yourself. That didn't do it. Damn it. Her clothes aren't ripped, that's why it didn't work. Oh boy, this is fun. Who's next? Slime? Power 12, that should be. Okay, there's a little bit of variance in the attack. You're mine, cat. I would jingle, she says, as I throw her in jail. -1? Did I lose? It's been far too long since I had a cat girl. They're absolutely adorable. There's nothing better than listening to them purr. This particular species is said to have come from cats domesticated by humans. I prefer normal cats. Ones that aren't big enough to pounce me. Ones that can't speak either. Can you imagine how much one of those cats would complain if you didn't feed them? They aren't that bad. Well, they're almost that bad. Oh, I'm to save the game since I'd like to know the game likes to crash. I could even crash when I save. That's... I don't like that. Alright, cat girl, you're mine. There's a feline batting at the bars of her prison. Cats don't like being locked in confined places, I know this well. So negotiating with this cat's not going to be very easy. Let me out! I want out! Right now! She's practically yelling at this point. If you want out, then you have to agree on a few things. No! Out! No! I want out! Bad kitty, stop that! Pouts grumpily and turns away from me. Not talking until I get out. As to be expected of a cat. They'll only pay attention to you if they want something. Fortunately, though, a cat girl is a bit easier to negotiate with. Why don't you work for me? I'll give you plenty of head pats. Don't you like being scratched under the chin? Maybe just a little. Well, you can have as many of those as you like if you work for me. Plus, I'll let you go outside whenever you want. That doesn't sound bad. I want a better deal than this, though. What? Starting to get through to her. Since she's like a domestic cat, she must love attention. Well, alternatively, you can stay in here. Now I'll come back later and ask you about it. No, I don't want to stay in here! Then work for me. I'm not really going to keep her here forever if she refuses. She doesn't know that. Okay, I'll do it. Just let me out. Done. Alright, organize our party. Cat girl's going in the front line right now. Who do you switch it out with? Or? Guard, Dust Blast, Claw Smash, and Rapid Claws. I'm kind of like Boar, though. Bunny is just adorable. No. No. I guess I gotta do push B to do it. Swap, let's swap Boar out. Because Slime has, like, the ability to paralyze stuff. I think we'll do that. Then I'll save the game because, you know, the game likes to crash. I'm not gonna let that go. That's gonna bother me for the whole stream. Like, the game has crashed once. I'm like, brrr. Stupid crap crashed once. It's like forever ruined my experience. Alright, full map. Where are we? We got a left-hand side. This is actually a pretty large sprawling floor. Alright. I meant to hit R. Switch. The game really is lagging out a lot. I don't like it. Ranged air, there we go. I saw -1 and I caught that cat girl. Touching enemies lower your experience? Series leveled up. Slime needs to defend to get her AP back up. fixed battle up ahead. I think after the stream, I'm going to look up to see if other people have experienced this game crashing on them. Big battle coming up. I better save the game just in case. Wanna overwrite? Yeah, it's overwrite. Let's do that. Overwrite. It's just a slime. I'm defeated. We know last time we went through a door, we got jumped, so. Yeah, anyway. I was ready for it this time. Triple slashes on the board. This game's really loud. Hold on, let me turn it down. Jeez, I didn't even realize it was blaring so loud. Alright, let's do Venom Claws on boar. Oh, there's more. Oh, we can have it the 6. Okay, they can have it the 6 as well. Makes sense. Let's get rid of Bunny too. Rapid Claws. Baited it. Dodged. Yeah, I think it's going to be a full party of 6. That'd be something good in here then. Should I switch cat? Slime's not doing so hot. Slime's doing pretty bad. When it's Slime's turn again, I should switch her out. Switch her out with who? Bunny? Switch her out with Boar. Boar does a lot of damage. I think everyone should just guard at this point. Should probably switch cat out. With Bunny. Let's go for Boar this time. Get rid of Boar. Boar's the higher damage dealer. That's the threat. So is paralysis guaranteeing that I'm going to miss, or is it a chance to attack once? That was a fair fight. Whatever they were strong in here must have been whatever they were storing here must have been of value. I hope so. If all future storerooms are going to be like this, heavily guarded, perhaps we might have to skip over them. But there's treasure. They don't know they're trying to defend in here. That is true, but still. What is that turn of phrase my guild loves to use? Don't be the first to drink from an empty chalice. In other words, don't recklessly charge at the sight of loot. There very well may be nothing. How often do people follow this saying? With the groups I've worked with? Not often. I don't know why you care so much about treasure. All I want is a meadow all to myself. I'm ambitious to own an entire meadow, you know. Why loot something when you can break it? Ah, humans are such pretty looking things. Now, those pretty looking things are very valuable. Treasure tastes delicious. Slimes love consuming artifacts. I feel like we should not trust you with any of the loot. I love shiny objects. Humans have the right idea too. Cats truly are fickle creatures. Oh, jeez. Well, better save, just in case it crashes. I'm gonna keep bringing that up. I hope that becomes annoying. I really do. I hope developer of game comes across video and are like, wow, streamer is annoying about game crashing. Maybe I should fix the game and make it so it doesn't crash. That would be great. I'd like that very much. Treasure chests are the best part of dungeon crawling. I cannot wait to see what's inside. With no hesitation, she flings the lid open, reaching inside she finds... What is this? She feels a brightly colored strip of fabric in her hand. And a cloth? Oh, that looks like it belongs to a bikini. A bikini? What exactly is that supposed to be? It's basically two pieces of cloth. One which covers the bare minimum of your chest, and the other which covers the bare minimum of your lower half. What a highly impractical outfit. What purpose would someone wear something like this? It is a very popular item of clothing among those tropical islands somewhere in the northern oceans. Since the weather is very hot and people try their best to get a tan, their bikinis are real ideal for it. Anyway, if you ever become curious, Siri, I know someone who can restore this outfit. I will decline, thank you. I think you would look cute in it. I wasn't asking you. Your ears droop down. There's no need to be mean. I don't really see what the problem is. Siri looks her up and down. Maybe it's not a problem for you, but it is for me. Why are clothes necessary? Not everyone can cover themselves like you can. Maybe I should give it to the cat as a toy. Yes, please, yes, please. No, you aren't doing that. Cat looks really disappointed. Bikini! We're going back to the end right now. Which way is out? Oh, might as well grab the barrel. Might as well save the game too, you know, because it might crash. Like when it hangs up and it crashes like that, while I'm going to like save, it freaks me out. I'm like, oh no, is it gonna crash when I'm gonna save, corrupting my save? I wouldn't put it past the game at this point. So you can see, I think you can change series outfits. What was the... me pull that website back up. I'll actually read the website I was looking at that talked about the game, because I was looking to see if there was an update for it, and there's not. So you have leading control a powerful party of up to 6 characters, retro dungeon crawling action, 3 difficulty settings, 50 plus types of monsters, unlockable bonus art, over 30 in-game outfits. 30 in-game outfits. Oh my, there's 30 of them. Oh Jesus. Okay, that's gonna keep me busy for a little while. I just become lost. No, I'm not lost. I gotta go through this door that's up ahead. This leads me back to where I was. I keep thinking that I select the attack and then select the enemy, but no, it's... You push L and R to select the enemy, and you just select the attack you want to use. Oh, the -1/+1 is the CP. Did the game explain what the CP system was? I thought it was just for capture. It's a cat. Get the cat. Board just leveled up. And the kitty cat is now down. The only problem with the dungeon being a series of images is when you're going down a straight hallway like that, it looks like you're not making any progress. Alright. Let's talk to Isabella. Welcome back, my humble master. How was your expedition? Very good. We have retrieved something you might like. Oh? I show her the fabric scrap we found. Oh! I remember these. Much of your wardrobe was lost in your absence, unfortunately. But if these scraps survived, then we can remake it. Why go to so much effort to remake this vulgar outfit? Because I love clothing? Wait, is this the H-Game series? Yeah, it is, but it's on Nintendo Switch. This is actually on Nintendo Switch. You can go to the eShop and you can buy it. It's like the Steam release. It's has all the good bits removed, which begs the question, what's the freaking point? But it's there. Also, it crashed on me once on the Nintendo Switch, which is amazing. This game is not a graphically intense game. It's literally just a series of images that are just updated as you do stuff. And the game somehow manages to crash and run like shit. Which amazes the shit out of me. I didn't even think I'd find a game that runs worse than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but here we are. But yes, Face of Mercy. Welcome to the stream. I normally don't stream on YouTube. I usually stream on Twitch, but this game is banned on Twitch. Like the mature version of this game, which is what I'm playing. This is the Nintendo Switch version. It's rated M for mature. You can't play it on Twitch. Normally you can. Normally if there's like a adult game, 18 plus, and there's like a mature rated version of that game, you can usually play it. But Sakura Dungeon is mysteriously banned on Twitch. Even the mature version, which... I mean, I clothes tearing mechanic in the game is like more tame compared to something like Senran and Kagura, so I'm like really confused on that one. Maybe somebody at Twitch just hates anime. Maybe that's it. And they're like, oh no, it's an anime game with cute monster girls. Ban it! It's bad, ban. So I don't know. But that's exactly what this is. This is the H game series, but it's like a 17 plus version of it. So it's like Diet Coke version of Sakura Dungeon, I guess. Without much fanfare, she amends the outfit, making a unique one for me and Siri. Me too? Why would I wear something like this? My armor would provide far more protection. Oh, my outfits are special. They're enchanted to be very bit as protective as any armor. So they're just as great at home as they are on the battlefield. Right, I see. I still have no desire to wear this thing. You should try new things every now and then, Siri. Wouldn't this be more comfortable than your armor? I suppose it would, but... She just goes silent. I'll think about it, okay? Just try them on now. I need to see if they fit. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Oh my, oh. Okay, oh. Wolf. Wolf indeed. Yeah. Well, it fits, I guess. It looks excellent on you. She squirms uncomfortably in her outfit. Both of you look fantastic. Do you like my work? Yes, I love it. This isn't really my thing. I'm in uni, ain't no way I'm keeping this open. See you, lol. Alright, Fates and Mercy, thanks for stopping by. They're like, there isn't going to be anything pornographic. Again, this is just the 17 plus version, but then again, I don't think you'd play Cyberpunk 2077 with the nude setting turned on at uni either, so understandable. I do upload, I usually do stream on my Twitch. It's the same name as Tsukino Azura over on Twitch. And if you missed the streams there, don't worry. I always upload them the day after over here on YouTube. So you can always catch them there if you don't want to hop over to another platform. But if you want to catch me live, that's actually one of the places you can catch me live. Although seeing how well this stream does, I may consider doing a stream on YouTube and also a stream on Kick, just to kind of test the waters on other platforms, seeing as Twitch keeps making L after L. Jesus. Let me change the outfit back to like... There's a black bikini. Black bikini? What's the black one? Curious. Oh, that's cute. Let's change her back to her other outfit. Please. Alright, so she's wearing the blue one. What's the blue bikini? Okay, well that's a little less revealing. It's a little less revealing on the bottom. She has fishnets. There's fishnets. Oh my. Fishnets. Yum. Switch her back to her armor, please. I prefer armor, it's more practical. Do I prefer that one, or do I prefer the blue one? We'll keep her in that outfit. Why not? I think that'd be pretty fun. Gotta skirt the lines a little bit. I don't know if there's a way to check for like if a video is age restricted, if it's not a video you uploaded, because I was trying to see if maybe I should age restrict this stream? But you don't age restrict your game if it's rated M for mature, so I don't know. If it gets age restricted, it's understandable. So, whatever. Or bunnies do the triple strikes. Gonna take out the rabbit first. Go for the claw smash. You know, I actually prefer the fishnet bikini over the other one. I don't know why. I just think it looks better. Right. Well, I can push the X button to pull up the menu. Okay. Full map. Where haven't I been? I haven't been to the left. I think it's just gonna dead end. And there's probably a boss beyond that door, because that looks like a room where a boss would be. Oh, it's quite literally just a dead end. And let's see. Didn't Game Grumps play through Sakura Spirit on YouTube, I think? And again, they played the Steam version that had the H scenes removed, but like, I think they did. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. I think they did. I think they friggin' did. And that's just a visual novel, I think. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. They totally freaking did. Awesome. Oh god, I just wish the game would stop lagging though. That's just rough. I don't like that. I mean, this would be my kind of game. I mean, for suck's sake, you explore a dungeon, cute monster girls. The main lead can be put into some really pretty outfits. And, game crashes. Makes me sad. Dev, please fix. Please. PLZ fix. I want... Something I really want, because there is an uncensored patch for this game, but I sure as shit cannot show that on YouTube. I'm just curious if there is a patch in the works for the Nintendo Switch version of porting that said uncensored patch to the Switch version. That would be rather interesting. I could do that, but I sure as shit wouldn't stream it. Oh, that's what we need the bronze key for. Okay, so finally, let's get going. That was a fairly enjoyable trip, don't you think? I do not like pointless distractions. But at least it wasn't as bad as the last time I had to fetch a key. What happened that time? Someone dropped the key into a giant crevasse. Then we had to look for it, wasting hours of our time. So this isn't so bad now that I think about it. Giant crevasse. Oh, I not liked having a giant crevasse in this dungeon. Neither would I. I would just break down the door in that case. It wouldn't regenerate like this one, right? Because it was made out of some ancient metal which proved to be nearly invulnerable. Maybe you weren't trying hard enough to break it. Doors do not bother me so much. I wonder why that is. I hate doors, especially locked doors. She shoots a dirty look at me, a reminder of her time spent in the prison. It's strange when I find myself agreeing with a cat. It sounds like you had some harrowing experiences. I can tell you all about them in town. For now, though, let's not keep our enemies waiting. Yeah, let's not. Although I'm going to save the game in case it crashes again. I'm not intentionally trying to be annoying about that, but, like, really, I hope Dev watches and they're like, oh, shit, maybe I should, like, fix my game so it doesn't crash anymore. Go to next floor? Yeah, let's go to next floor. There's an event straight ahead. It's been very quiet, Siri. Do I need to be talking all the time? No, not necessarily. I just find it unusual. She gives me a shrug. Perhaps I've been talking too much then? Adventurers I have wandered with often berated for being too loud. After all, you'd not want to alert nearby monsters with idle chatter. Has that ever happened before? Sometimes. But it's not the way you would expect. We were discussing cuisine at the time. One of the party members actually knew how to cook, surprisingly. She was rather adept at making a meal from monsters, too. That is slightly unsettlingly. That's a word. But you said no one was going to eat me! If you even try to cook me, I'll put your face through a wall. I would not taste very good. What kind of barbarian would cook a cute cat girl? I was about to say something. I had to stop myself. That would be considered insensitive. Let's not say that. We're going to push the A button and continue on. Oh, right. Sorry. I meant things like giant bats. Not really whatever you are. Animals, not human-like. Oh, that's slightly better. Anyway, there was a hellhound nearby. Intelligent enough to understand human speech. I understood that we had food, and knowing we couldn't defeat it, we had no choice but to feed it. So, that is why it's better not to talk for too long. No. You had to feed the hellhound. And then run, I guess. Oh. Go straight. I gotta love it. Alright, so, Flurry of Blows. Bunny just leveled up. Go for the single slash. Yep. And then we'll go ball slash. I like the fact that the health of the characters restores slowly while you're exploring the dungeon. You could pop one of those encounter rate downs if you really need to heal. Or you could just use a healing item, I guess. Because you can't use healing items in battle, which I find to be a bit annoying. It makes the idea of buying those healing items useless. To me, at least, because I mean, I guess if you're like right in front of a boss and your party was hurt, you could use the items then. That would be the only use case for them, and that's not a very often use case. Maybe as I go deeper into the dungeon, I will want to have a lot of healing items, because then it would be worthwhile to heal my party up at certain times. But I mean, everyone's already fully healed. Okay, that leads to a door. I don't want to go there just yet. Most of the time, I'm just looking at the bottom left corner of the map. Find the mini-map. Battle up ahead. Okay, I'm turning back around. The path I didn't make. Wait, hold it right there. A woman wielding a spear jumps in front of us. Get it? Wait, no, stop auto! Fuck. Why does the auto turn on every now and then? I hate that. A woman wields a spear is in front of us. She has it fully extended. She's measuring her distance. I should not underestimate you. As one of the guards on this floor, I shall not let you pass. It is my sworn duty. Rank and file soldier. Hey, we could use one of those. What is it? What level is it? 7? Well, I can't because I'm not strong enough. That sucks. Oh, I'll just knock it out then. Was that a resist? It might have been a resist. Why has Boar's turn not come up? That close tearing mechanic really is toned down a bit. This room. It's another one. Level 7 again. Okay, I guess I just missed. Wouldn't mind having that soldier on my team, though. She's real cute. I love how cute she looks. Small resilient seed. I've mainly just been using the seeds on the main character. Here's his resilience up to a maximum of 4. Series is 2, so... Are the stats of my characters not increasing every time they level up? I wonder if leveling up is only raising health. Alright, triple slashes. That missed. So it's weird, it's like the cat girl, you can very clearly see the clothes tearing, but it's like the soldier, her clothes tore, you couldn't really see much. It was more subtle. Probably my only complaint so far of the game is some of the sprites for clothes tearing is not as obvious as it could be, I guess. That full map. There's another path I could take other than the little maze to the left. What time is it? It's going on midnight. I am actually been like a little tired. So I might end the stream really soon. It's kind of been chill too, I've been chilling out. Maybe it's her coat that gets torn up. Siri level 7 yet? Sure. 300 mana shards. I haven't really used the mana shards. I haven't had much of a use for them. Is there a limit to how many consumables I can have? Fire twist scroll, impact scroll. Who's good with fire? I was over here thinking maybe you get more skills as the characters level up, but maybe that's not the case. Maybe you only get skills through using those skill scrolls. That might be the case. Switch you out with at. Oh, good. Siri just leveled up, so maybe we can try to get one of those guards. All right, Dust Blast. That I explored every... No, I did not. I backed off and I got confused. Alright, so we got cat and we got boar. Get rid of boar first. Boar's only level 3. There's still a level 3 enemy all the way down here. Miss. There's a battle up ahead. Spear Warrior! Yay, Spear Warrior. Okay, let's get Spear Warrior low on health. Next. I'm gonna drain Siri's AP all the way. Oh, she gets a bruise on her thigh, I think. Oh yeah, and her top gets ripped up a little bit. I should probably guard now because defense is lower. Missed. You gotta be kidding me. Get a pass the turn. Let Siri's turn again. Power 12. Let's see if they hit them. There we go. Got her! It was really hard for me to get past her guard. Her reach was far superior to mine. The spear is one of the most common weapons in any given land, because it's far easier to mass-produce them as opposed to other weapons. More than capable of taking on someone who trains with a sword as well. It's a sad fact of life. This is the weapon I prefer using. There's a battle coming up. Switch Bora with Cat. With yeah, Cat, because Cat's not doing so well. And then save the game. Just in case it crashes again. I'm sure I've been annoying about that ever since it crashed on me. It's like, save the game just in case it crashes again. Alright, it's just with Slime and Cat again. Alright, Fury of Blows. Bye, Cat. Hit them with Gust. I wonder who I should switch out for Spear. I'm thinking Cat. Although Cat's cute, though. I like Cat. Cat is adorable. I might switch out Bunny. I'm thinking Bunny. I like Bora, though. Bora is very cute. Oh geez, this hallway goes on for a bit. Oh, it's a parry. They have a chance to parry. Chance to parry physical attacks. I think I'm going to use one of those items. Let's get out of here. Got more than enough warp stones. Let's scram. Alright, you. A tired and bored guardsman, quite gifted with a spear. For your servant. Although the less civilized monsters are good for keeping enemies out of their way, sometimes it's necessary to employ those who are used to duty and discipline. It's not surprising for me to find this particular monster standing to attention in her cell. There you are. What do you need? Your skills are what I need. Surely you would be tired of patrolling those corridors? Wouldn't it be better to have a change of scenery? Yes, it would. You would not believe how boring it is on those levels. Normally, most invaders don't make it past the first 2 floors. For months, even years, nothing has happened at all. She lets out a heavy sigh. If you want me to join you, consider it done. Just as long as we finally make something interesting happen. What's going to happen from here will definitely be interesting. Yay! Alright, so who do I swap out for? Disband the current party. Definitely keeping Boar. Don't know about Slime. Slime and Bunny are the two I'm considering. But definitely Spear. Definitely Boar. So now it's just a choice between Cat and Slime. I could just... No, I don't need to pick between them. I have space in the party. So we got Siri, Spirit Warrior, Boar, Bunny, Cat, and Slime. How cute. Yeah, her top, it's not a coat, it's, like a short coat, like a jacket. It covers the shoulders. Her little, like, cape gets torn, her top gets ripped, and she gets a bruise on her left thigh. Where her clothes are torn. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to save the game there. I didn't expect me to play this game for quite as long as I did. For about, like, almost 3 hours. I would normally run to about 12:30, but I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm getting a little sleepy and about ready to, like, snooze. Didn't sleep well last night. For those of you that are still lurking or hanging out, I normally stream on Twitch. I haven't had my stream schedule set up yet. But I think, I don't know, I might do like one stream on YouTube and one stream on Kick just to see how things go. But I can only stream so much in a week, and I like to do a stream and then don't do a stream, and do a stream and don't do a stream. Kind of like pace the days out like that. When did I stream last time? It was Monday, right? I'll figure it out as I go. I don't want to say anything on stream right now and make a promise that I can't really make. But I think I'll take a break tomorrow. I won't stream tomorrow. You know, it would be on a Saturday. Saturday? Thursday? Tuesday? Saturday, Thursday. Saturday, Thursday. Tuesday. The day. Would have been 4. I think that might do. I'm trying to get the stream schedule pinned down on when I'd want to stream. Because there's 7 days in a week, so there's only 3 days. So you're guaranteed to be doing a double stream. You know what? I think we'll just stick to Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Maybe I'll drop Sunday. Maybe I'll do like Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I think that might be better. And then like Sundays and Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm resting. I think that sounds good. That'd be fun. With it being, Sunday night and all that. Alright, well, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I guess I don't have to say the high quality VODs can be uploaded because, I mean, YouTube has DVR, so it's just going to be uploaded. And I will say, how many drop frames do I have? I have like 0.7 drop frames. Not really bad at all, actually. And the bitrate's been really good. I normally stream on Twitch, and the bitrate on Twitch is abysmal at times. And I stream at 480p. That's the resolution I stream at to keep it consistent, to keep it good. And it's like, usually it's not stable this long, but this is the only time I've streamed on YouTube recently, so, I mean, this might just be a fluke. So I don't know, I'll have to consider it. I'll have to consider it. I think what I might do is I'll do a stream over here, and then I'll also do a stream over on my Kick channel. And we'll test the waters on those 2 platforms, and then there'll be 2 streams on Twitch. So Twitch will be the main squeeze for now. But I do want to see how well the other platforms are performing, because, I mean, aside from the stream experience on YouTube, it was a little bit more more involved to get set up and running. It wasn't just like put in the stream key, add in the stream title, and do all that stuff. It's kind of like when you upload a video to YouTube, you have to go through that whole thing. And I couldn't really figure out how to do the countdown thing. There's like, YouTube has this whole, like, every single VTuber, corporate VTuber does it, where they'll have like a waiting room, and it'll be like going live at this time. And then it would have like a count timer so people can pop in. So next time I stream on YouTube, I'm going to figure out how to do that. And that'll be set up, so the next time it'll have like a little, whatever thing. Alright, so I just said it was going to be, what, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays? So next stream is going to be tomorrow. It may not be on YouTube. I'm actually gonna log off and stream and like take a moment to think about what platforms I want to stream on. If I want to just do Twitch tomorrow with Sonic Frontiers, or if I want to go to like a different platform or something. Because it's not going to be like this day Twitch, that day Twitch. I'm going to alternate them. But I will post my stream schedule on my Twitter. So you can go ahead and check out my Twitter. Let me put it in chat right now. It's Twitter. Let's type Twitter correctly. Twitter. Twitter.com/Tsukino Azura. Did I spell that right? I'm gonna double check that real quick. Let me just like copy that and open this up in a web browser. That is open. It is open, by the way. I have the dashboard up here on YouTube as well. Hey man, 4 views. 4 views. That's not bad. Or I mean, like I've gotten better views on Twitch, but I have an established audience on Twitch. For someone that doesn't have an established audience on YouTube or live streaming, I will say 4 views on a stream is actually really good, because that's just pure discovery right there. Very, very pure discovery. And stream health wise, stream health is excellent. It's not like telling me the overall health, so that's good. Manage webcam and everything else. I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to click on anything else. But the cool part is this is actually on YouTube right now. Like as soon as I hit end stream, if you miss the stream, you're gonna be able to watch it. You're gonna be able to like watch the stream back instantly. It'll just like instantly become a video, and unlike Twitch, it doesn't get deleted. It stays there. It just becomes a YouTube video. I want to thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me. I think I'm going to stream on YouTube more. And when I say more, I mean like, I don't mean more. I'm sorry. It's 12:10 in the morning. My brain is like sleepy zombie mode. I'm going to do more streams on YouTube. So once a week, there's going to be a stream on YouTube, and then there's going to be a stream on Kick. And if Kick doesn't work out, it's going to be 2 on Twitch and 2 on YouTube. And we're going to test the waters. I'm going to see how well it does. Because I've got more subscribers on my YouTube channel than I have followers on my Twitch. Although I think a lot of them might be dead channels. But I've got to say, my experience so far, I mean, I wasn't expecting Face of Mercy to pop in the chat and say anything. I was fully expecting this whole stream to be like 0 views and 0 chats, because I'm not streaming in a category, because Sakura Dungeon doesn't have a category. But this was just purely that was the 4 views were just pure discovery. That's very good. That's a lot better than a certain other platform I know about. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Until then, sweet dreams, everybody. Sweet dreams. I should probably go lay down and get some sweet dreams myself, because Lord knows I stay up to 5 in the morning and I need to knock it off because it's finally catching up to me. I feel like I'm going to roll over and just